I'm going to start this interview off by quoting Miss Heidi.
Uh-oh.
In fashion, one day you're in,
Or
the next you're out. But Project Runway, baby, is always in style.
it is.
Can you all believe that Project Runway's in its 21st season? Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah. It is crazy, and at the same time it's not. I mean, because I started with this 21 years ago, I guess, and trying to sell this show to any network, they were like, why do we want to watch people so close?
Sign me up.
Fast forward now, season 21, we do want to watch people make clothes because it's inspirational and it is incredible what people can do with their hands in one day.
Yeah.
So still I'm at awe when I see this. We give them a challenge, you give them one day, the model turns the corner and you're like, you did that in a day, which is it still blows my mind. And I think people at home have the same reaction when they watch this.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this was a seminal show, and I think that I'm not surprised by its longevity because I really do think the process of creation is something that will always impress us.
Yes.
And Project Runway being the first to do it, I know that many others have tried iterations of Project Runway, but this, I mean, it was so well thought out. We were first off the gate. It was really the democratization of fashion, and still the fans. I mean, I know that I get stopped in the street with grown-ass women that have watched me when they were little, which freaks me out, but it's the truth.
Right.
yeah.
But yes, the staying power of the show and the fact that it's been so honest, a reflection of the industry, and as you know, fashion is a reflection of our culture.
Yeah.
And the fact that they've been able to tap into that and be so honest and so respectful of that that's why it's still in 21 seasons later.
Now, Law, I know for you, like many of us, you've been a fan of the show. We've seen you guest judge on the show.
Yeah.
But we also have seen you guest judge on RuPaul. You had your own show, OMG Fashion, with
Yes.
Julia Fox.
Yes.
So why was now the time to officially come on as a judge on Project Runway?
I just think that it's such a legacy, and I think a big part of who I am is leaving a legacy, and for me to get an opportunity to be part of this, I remember when Christian won, right? I remember his collection. I love the nostalgia of it. I remember when the shows were at Bryant Park and I was in New York sneaking into the show. So it's like Project Runway gave me this window into the industry that I was so longing to be in, and to be asked to be a part of it. I think that was just a crazy full circle moment, and I'm very proud and honored to sit here with Nina and Heidi and to be a judge, like a permanent, judge.
We needed this. We needed Law, Heidi, Nina, Christian. We needed you guys to. So yes, thank you. Heidi, I want to go back to you. You said you kicked this show off 21 years ago, but you was just on a 8-year-long hiatus. Your presence was missed.
I mean, I wasn't on a hiatus really because I've been doing so many other shows, and I have a show in Germany that I now did my 20 seasons, so it's kind of like, and there was a time where I wasn't there, but to be back, it feels like for me time never passed in a way. So it really feels like stepping on that bike again and rolling back onto that runway. I feel like I never left, to be honest with you, in a way.
Yeah. Nina, you've also been a part of this show since the inception of it all. You've seen the fashion world change. You've seen things come. You've seen things go. As far as discovering the next big design star, what is your thought process? Because I feel like it takes a whole lot to blow Nina Garcia away today.
Yeah. Well, it's a tough business, right? It's not. I think what's so important to know about Project Runway, it's that it really is like a microcosm of the industry. It is not easy to break into the industry, no matter how much talent you have. What am I looking for? Creativity, originality, a point of view. And I think that's what I look at for any designers. I really judge them in the way that I not judge, but the way I really see the industry. And I am part of the industry. I go to shows small designers or very high-end designers.
But you're always judging at the end of the day. You might not verbalize it, but
correct.
going
But
on
I'm
up here.
we
always
judged
it's
you
always
when you
here.
just came in.
No.
We judge everyone that walks. We're
It's
like,
just
I
the-
do.
Yes, but the stakes are
We
higher
do.
and higher as the years go by. The industry has really shifted, so it is even harder to make it. That is
Well,
a reality.
Yeah. Well, given the Zendayas, the Celine Dion's, the Cardi B's that you style on a daily, being a judge on this show, are you pulling inspiration for your client's next look? Is there anything that's going to come down the runway that you're like, I need that for Z, I need that for Cardi?
That's what I hope for every time I would look. Not Cardi, but Zendaya for sure. Every time something comes down, turns the corner and come down the runway, it's in my mind. It's, can this look be used for one of my clients? Because I want it first. You know, stylists are very, very, very selfish people. We want to be able to say we either broke the designer, you know, gave them their first big placement, or, you know, got the best look from the show. So yes, absolutely. I am hoping with every single show that there is something that I can take away, that I can file away, that I can use, you know, on a red carpet. And not only for my own selfish reasons, but also to give a huge spotlight to one of these talented, you know, designers. So absolutely, I'm looking for that every single runway.
And now that you're working alongside Miss Supermodel Extraordinaire, when are you two gonna team up? When are you gonna style Heidi and put her in the latest fashion?
Yeah. Well, number one, that. And number two, or should that be number one? My daughter Lou, who's 15, who's chomping up the bit. You know, Laura said, like,
Oh, I got
I
it.
need
So
to dress
I'm waiting
you.
for her to turn 16.
yeah,
I'm waiting for her mama to let her
loose.
out.
Let
which
her
is
loose.
coming up soon.
We need
Yeah.
that. We need that. Your AGT sister, Sophia Vergara, is
Yes.
guest judging on this
Yes.
season. What was it like to have her in your territory now, just to have her in your world?
I mean, it was so amazing for her to come all the way from California. I was like, please, you have to come and do an episode. First of all, she was like, what are you wearing? I sent her my photo.
Of course.
I was in sage. What did she show up in?
Sage.
In a sage outfit. We looked like sage twins. It was so funny. I love her so much. And she's like, wait a minute. I have to wear that afterwards. And I'm like, yes, you wear the winning look. She's like, if I wear the winning look, then you will never be in high heels if this is awful. So I was like praying that the look was going to
It
be
was
good,
actually good.
because otherwise I would have had to be like in flat shoes for the rest of my life. That was my promise to her, because she does not love to be shorter than me. So
Yeah. Nina, I know how important sustainability is in the world of fashion. How
Very.
much will we see sustainability at the forefront of season 21 of Project Runway?
I think there's always a conversation with the designers. I think what is, for me, I'm very proud of, is that most designers, younger designers coming up in the industry, are thinking in sustainable, repurposable ways every time. It really is something that our designers really feel very strongly about. So you will see some of that in this season as well. But I think it's throughout. I just think it's become very general that our generation, this new generation, is very conscious that we need to work sustainably and repurpose fashion. Those are big buzzwords.
Absolutely.
I think it's also important for anyone, us, you know, being on red carpets and being photographed and seen, you know, in the public eye, to rewear also our clothes, you know, because a lot of times it's like one time wear, or that's how it was in the past. You wear it once and then it's gone. You know, I mean, not in our personal life, but, you know, when you go on a red carpet. And now it's like I push myself also to, you know, rewear clothes and show people, like, who really was like one of the biggest who started this always was Princess Kate. I've always seen her wear and rewear and rewear, and I was always like, wow, she's rewearing that. That is so different, you know.
Yeah.
But she's been doing it for so many years, and yes, we have to push doing that more.
That's one of a big part of my platform, is getting people to move past that. Once I photographed it and never to wear it again.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid. First of all, clothes are really expensive.
Yeah.
And it's like my philosophy: if you see something and you try it on and you like it, you wear it, and when you love it, you live in it, right? And because clothes should clothes should be able to tell more than one story.
Right.
And I've been pushing that with all my clients, and even in my book I talk about that. It's really important, and it's just really foolish that we had come to as a society where you can't rewear clothes, and it wasn't like that. My mother had one black dress that she wore to everything.
Same.
You know what I mean? And she loved it, and she knew exactly how it made her feel.
Yeah.
She knew exactly how it made her look, and there's so much power in that. And I think that we should reclaim that power.
And
wear
with
our clothes.
accessorizing it, we can change
can
things
switch
and
it
make
up.
it different.
Yeah.
But really, with sustainability, it is possible. You know, they make fabric now out of mushrooms and all these sorts of different things, where it's like it is possible. You know.
Love it. Love it. Well, congratulations, guys. Season 21. I seen the first episode.
What did you
So
think?
good. You're coming in hot.
She's
And I love it. I love it. I love that you all disagree, but still somehow get on the same page. And I
Yeah.
think that's what makes Project Runway the great show.
Well,
that it is.
Heidi's a good leader, though.
Yeah,
Like,
for
you
sure.
know,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Nice meeting you.